We are live. Let me have a little wafer while I wait for you guys. I know you guys always take so a moment to stick it. But it's late, look. Hey, when there's one like, there they come, there they come. Away offensive. I hope you're well. Forex Invader, Jamie Pierce. Wally Boy in the house. Nails push. How's the sound, guys? How's the sound? Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. We're gonna start very soon. How's the sound? How's the sound? Okay, so the sound is running from this camera that was sent to me by Evactic. That is why I was asking. Let me just check if. Okay, let me just leave it. So, hey, how are you guys doing? Are you guys well? Andre, me and my family, we well. We're holding on. Just a few more days until payday, maybe. Then I can make them smile again. You must know how it goes as a man. Ponagatso, Mugano. I'm great. I am super great. So, as you guys may know, like it's obvious, the year is going out very, very slowly. Day by day, the year is coming to an end. And as you guys may know, there is names that we exposed before that it's like we're not talking about them anymore. There's a couple of them that I would really like to like send a shout out to. And I'm starting this live off like this because there's a lot of people that constantly has this idea that I can't be positive, and it's not that exposing is negative. It's just that they haven't been they haven't been exposed to truth that much. So that is why it's a foreign concept to them. And I don't blame some people for that, right? So I want to send a shout out to like a whole lot of people. First, I want to send a shout out to Nas Boys now. We've like never heard of Nas Boys. Ever. Ever. Um I want to send a shout out, and this is gonna sound really odd because I just made a video about him the other day. I'm gonna make a video about him again. Yes, 009 and a half. I'm gonna make a video about him again, but I wanted to send a shout out to Marco Grassini as well because you guys know how we've been drilling Marco in the past. We've been like at every chance we get, like we there. Marco could fart and we'll be there to smell it, Obara. That is how on Marco's case we were. And I must say, like in the last 6 months or so now, I haven't heard from Marco, So I just wanted to send like a shout out to him, because obviously if you don't hear from people now, it's one of two reasons. It's either that people are afraid to talk out, it's either that, yes, people are afraid to talk out, or they don't know how to come across it. But we know that Marco's clients aren't afraid to talk out. They will reach out to me and they will voice me, bro, something is up here. And since that last video that we made about Marco, and you guys must understand, the last video I just used Marco as an example because Marco used to do that, right? Me and Marco spoke on like an inbox today, and I was like, "Yeah, stop crying in my inbox, man. Just say you want me to leave you alone." And then he was like, "Yeah, I want you to stop using me as an example for when you explain stuff." So obviously, Marco doesn't deny that when we said he did inspect element, which he did. I mean, I exposed him for it. But the thing is, he hasn't come up again. That F&B thing that I showed that you can do in the app, Marco obviously used to do that as well. We saw on that live with him, Kyra, and what's his name, and Manando, when he accidentally swiped to the right, we saw the amount of money that was there. You guys understand? So for me, it's a case of, I think Marco has learned from all of his mistakes, right? And he's trying to do better, right? So, like I said, for the past 6 months, I haven't seen inbox. It might just be that because my old Instagram got hacked, but for the past 6 months, I haven't heard of anyone complaining about Marco not showing up for classes, um, blown accounts, things like that, things that we have exposed Marco in the past. So, Marco, if you have been using all of the criticism that we have been giving you, if you have really sat back and thought to yourself, okay, where do I make a change, and not to change in other people, but where do I make a change within myself so that I can be the best service deliverer in what I am doing. If you did that, now, cool, my bro. Congrats to you. Shout out to you. Just keep your clients happy. We are not saying that you guys can't trade. We are or like train people. Sorry, we are not saying that you guys can't or shouldn't train people. What we are saying though is, when you guys offer services, please make sure that you have gone a great extent, especially Marco, like people like you that they have like 3 month courses, 6 month course. You can't expect people to like catch it in such a short amount of time. But like I said, I haven't heard of you in like 6 months. I sincerely hope you keep it that way, because you most definitely know once your name pops up, I will come take you for a cut first in the inbox, and then I will come expose you. You must know how it goes. You must know how it goes. So yeah, shout out to you, my bro, and do your best for 2024 to like stay off this channel, right? Um, I also would have liked to send like a massive shout out to Trunique. You guys must know, for this past time, Trunique gave his bot for me to test out, to review, and to just say whatever I want to say about it. And that we did. In all honesty, I'm still to release that video, but in my, like I said, in my personal family, we have. Oh, this thing is bothering me. Okay. Now I know there's no fan. Now I know there's no fan that's like this, like distracting me. But I just wanted to say that in our own family we have death. Like, we lost one of our favorite aunts. You know that aunt where it's like everyone's birthday, and if it's a birthday where people are gonna drink, it will be at their house because there's space for everyone, there's parking space for everyone. You don't have to worry about your children. Your children will be fine in one of the rooms in the house, you know. And she would always like slip you like your first cider, or she would be the one that if she caught you with a cigarette, she wouldn't like go and pimp and run, you know. So I do not want to disrespect my aunt's memory by making this video on this blown account so fast, man. But I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed. The account that the robot was trading, it blew, but it was only because I overtraded the robot. Um, like I told you guys, the robot was started with $300. I over like I withdrew too much, man. So the account was on $200. If you look at my last review, you will see that the account is on $200. The robot took 3 trades. It made a massive um retracement. It didn't hit stop losses, but because I only had little money in my account, it blew the account. But then, like shortly after, it continued selling after that retracement, and I saw that everyone else in the group was like making money. So I'm happy for that at least, because even though I'm the reviewer, and even though I got the chance to review this bot, Trunique even gave us the deposit. All of the money that was made through the bot was mine to keep. And I mean, I've seen the results of the bot. So just because the bot blew, that doesn't mean the reviews are gonna stop. Um, Obviously, I can't expect of Trunique to give us another $300, another $200, another $100. I can't expect that of him because he already funded the account with $300, and of that was the basis of the account that he was giving me, like $300. It shouldn't go anywhere below that, Rydall. Do not withdraw too much. So I didn't listen to him, and I withdrew $100 extra. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm gonna make a video on the account below so you guys can once again just see the account history, see what really happened and stuff like that. But I want to go the creative route, man, because I have a gevaarlijke creative gedachte for this account. But it's just that, or for this video, but it's just that I can't execute it yet because like my aunt died, man, and like the whole theme of the video was gonna be like the account blew. I'm gonna try and resuscitate like my phone. Then I will see that it can't. So then like I'm gonna like cry one side, like really sad because the account blew. The money must now like technically died. And then there's gonna be like a day of the funeral. Then I'm gonna have, at the funeral there's a part where like people really talk about the good part of. So you guys mustn't take that as I'm promoting the bot again, because we are talking about a bot that is blowing. Black Star Generation, I did get your message, because the video is about a bot that blew. So it is not me promoting the bot, but as you guys know, even at the funeral of the worst gangster, even at the funeral of the worst serial killer, there will always be that one person that's gonna stand and be like, oh, this was such a good person. Whenever I met him in the street, it was so nice. So I'm gonna do like a video like that. That's why I said the whole account blowing thing, I'm gonna do it in a creative aspect, and I'm gonna like do the whole like funeral thing, and then at the end, just to show that I'm still gonna continue with the reviews, because I'm gonna like put my own money in, obviously. So then just to like end of the video, I would come back and I would like scratch like the phone was now, obviously because the account is on the phone, MT5 is like on the phone. So then I just like scratch it out and like pretend that okay, now you're fine again, and then the reviews will obviously continue. But it's like you guys will know the account. Like I said, I'm telling you now, the account blew, and I'm gonna refund it. But I would just like to send like a massive shout out for Tronique, because that bot fixed my car twice, and they were really times. So there were times where it was like a $40 withdrawal, a $50 withdrawal, $100 withdrawal, and those were the times that like I really needed money, man. Whether it be for petrol, whether it be for like bread, milk, and a jar of peanut butter, whether it be for my children's skimbies. The bot really came in clutch. And even though it blew, I must now know I went over the parameters that was given to me. I was not supposed to withdraw to the point where I have less than $300 in my account. So I am the reason why the account blew, right? Um, so, but despite that, Moerse shout out to Tronique, my bro. I don't think I will ever have another opportunity like that with another bot seller in this industry, because I remember at the time that Tronique was giving me his bot most now to review and stuff, there was another bot seller, Zaire. He was going on about how his bot is so cool, and I actually have evidence of how his bot blew someone's account. But I told him, seeing that you are so big on your bot, you say your bot is this gevaarlijke thing, give your bot to me. Let's review it. I don't even want to deposit that 5,000 rand from YouTube after I've paid my children's school fees with it. They will probably be like a 500 rand, 600, 700 rand left of that money. Maybe I can fund with that, save up. If that isn't enough, save up for the next month. But up until I have the amount of money for a minimum usage per your robot requirements, I will do that. Then we make an unbiased review of your robot. And if your robot is so quiet, we will know. We will then see. And that is what I'm trying to do with these reviews. And you guys must also realize that not everyone, or I must also realize that not everyone is going to want to come to the table, because it's like you are being put on the spot over and over and over and over again. But you guys must understand, January month, we will be reviewing services. We're going to be reviewing services all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, up until December. Each month is going to be either a new service provider, or a new mentor. But we're going to do for that, for that whole month, reviews. And as you guys must know, we have said this long time. We have said this long time. So for the forex traders, I would like you guys to please don't be scared, man. Because according to y'all, you guys must have the best products. Don't be scared. We can't talk nonsense about your product if your product isn't nonsense. How to get on the radar for reviews. Koala brother, you can just send me like an inbox on Instagram, official Rydall Ficks. And I will get to you. If you're selling services, then most definitely. But this is the next phase now. We have exposed people. So now it's a case of we are going to go in and we're going to show people now. Bro, I watched the Joey Snyder video for 2 minutes. I'm rolling. Tabo Magaya, I just had to do that video on Joey Snyder. Guys, we are 57. Please do smash that like button so that YouTube can recommend this live to other forex traders, because we are soon going to be talking or be discussing possible, because we are nearing the end. So we need to have an end of year forex awards. So yeah, please do tap the like button, because the more traders input we have, the more engaging and interactive this live will be. Do tap that like button. So yeah, as you guys heard, the year is coming to an end. So an award show will most definitely will need to be held. And I don't care if here is brokers that is gonna steal this idea from me, like veracity markets stole my traders and cars ideas. I don't care about that. So you guys can actually steal the award. So I just know that you guys won't be able to do reviews or whatever idea you steal from me. You won't be able to do it like um I was gonna do it, or like I am doing it, because you did not you did not conceptualize the idea. So anyone who's gonna steal the idea for the award show, and I mean, it's I don't know, YouTube based, because let's be real, in South Africa it's not a big thing. The like an award show is not a big thing in South Africa, but they need to really start something like that. Rydall, when is your slot on the G's and Co podcast? 009.5 Chris said that he will most definitely let me know. We are leaving this for the new year, so in the new year, you will most definitely give me a couple of dates to choose from, and then we will most definitely make it happen. I'll most definitely keep you guys up to date as well. But I don't think, just like for my safety, I don't think I'm gonna let you guys know the dates that I'm gonna go for the podcast. I will let you guys know the dates of the release of the podcast. Yes, um, and the dates of the release will obviously be after we have filmed it. I'm just gonna ask them, listen, Kanala man, just please be mindful of my safety as well, because if you release, look, I have an overthinking mind. If they have a system whereby they upload the podcasts a certain date, a certain time, it won't cost someone that's trying to get at me. And I mean, I'll be away from home. I won't be where people can quickly help me out, or my brother's just living down the street with a pew pew that can quickly, back me up if it, and like I had to come to that. But yeah, I'll be alone there. Um, so after we have recorded, they will obviously give the date of the release of the episode, because like I said, if they give the date of the release of the episode before I get there, then people can still, keep watch, check out their premises, and then I go in, I do the podcast, I come back, bullet between my eyes. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have a list for things like that. So after we have recorded and things like that, I will most definitely let you guys know. Mm, Mwesigwa Ellen Maurice, coach of Forex, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I will have to check that out. I have seen that video that Rolio have released on Coach of Forex, and I've seen Coach of or piece. I've seen a piece of Rolio's video. I've seen a piece of Coach of Forex's video, but I need to sit down to like actually check it out. You guys know, so that is, I think that is what I'm gonna do. That's one of the things that I'm gonna do, like in this upcoming days, um, because I also want to create my own. You guys must know me. I usually go for my own narrative, see if what has been said checks out. Just do like proper research. So we are really gonna. And look now, with this setup there's the PC box, there's like the screen and all of that. We are gonna do streams obviously from that side next year. It's just that this side of the room that I'm facing to now, you guys have most seen it in my last live, and you guys know sometimes, like when you know your trigger now, you shouldn't give people the opportunity to trigger you when you know your triggers. And I knew for a fact, if I'm gonna do the live from that side with my back facing this side and my face facing that side, which means the camera is gonna catch all of this. Someone is gonna talk about the background, and I am gonna like obviously flip, because a lot of things here has sentimental value. Someone really had the audacity to be like, your room looks fucked up. And I'm like, bitch. This is like a closet that has been in the family like for years. It's not just a by the way thing. The stuff that's on the closet, the reason why it's in this room is because no one sleeps here. So it's like on the closets. But all of that stuff also has sentimental value. But like for 2024, I'm like gonna sort this out so that I can have like a liquor reaction, so then this side will be clear, and maybe I'm gonna have like the podcast set up on this side of the wall. But we must definitely see how that is going. The year's coming to an end. We're gonna have an award show, and I want you guys to comment for me all the categories that you guys think we should have. So first, I'm gonna do in the award show. I think it will be a live award show. I will see if I have the infrastructure that can accommodate such a huge thing. I think maybe I will be able to pull it off. Um, so I will do the award show live. I will Black Star Generation. I've seen it. I've seen your stuff. I'm gonna check it out. Don't worry. I will check out your stuff about Kojo Forex, my bro. If your stuff checks out, my bro, I will expose him. That's one thing you must know about me. But the other thing is also just to protect number one, my credibility, and number two, to make sure that I have researched. I will have to check out the stuff that you have sent me, look into it, and see if it checks out. So my just here 009.5, because first off I'm gonna start. You can comment it just here. So first off, I'm gonna start most disingenuous category. Offense that is within the list. I'm just trying to make sure that I didn't like skip anything. So first off, I'm gonna have um a special master. Last year it was NAS 106, and the only reason why it was NAS 106 is because when you look at 2022, you guys will see that I've exposed NAS 106 a lot for having like um special on special on special on special on special on special. It's like the special will just be ending, right? But 2 days before it's ending, he's letting you know that special is ending, but don't worry, I will make a new special. Like a whole year, it went like that. So there was that. We're gonna look for that in this year. That is a category this year. I'm looking at the one that blew the most money. I'm looking at the one that blew the most people's money. I'm also looking for the one that's the laziest, right? Most profitable demo trader. That I think that is also in there. Let me check how. Na Ansel Ficks, na Kawai. I didn't get it. I will add it. I will add it. Most profitable demo trader, and that is so important because there's a lot of these guys that actually believe that they are profitable traders, right? And it everything happens on demo account. Rian said something that is crazy. I didn't even think about that. The most consistent account below, I'll add that to the list also. Worst scam of the year, XPV Forex Education. Thank you for the comment. It is added on the list. Don't you worry, my bro. That is most definitely. And you guys must understand, worst scammer of the year, it will range. It could be a scammer that might not even be on like a forex buzz, right? Because you must understand, we did a lot of videos where people scammed this year, and I'm actually proud of that. We did a lot of videos where people were like obviously scamming the employer, scamming people, but it wasn't through forex. So that obviously means there's content outside of forex that we also need to venture into, where it might be like insurances, or the lady that ran away, the lady that runs away every year with the hamper money. You guys understand? Like stuff like that. Um, so worst scammer of the year, might go to like to one of those people. One of the people that's like jumping off the top of my brain right now is you guys must remember we did a video on Hildegard Steenkamp, I think, where we exposed Hildegard Steenkamp for stealing don't know how much money from her employer. And the thing is, she got sentenced. I must actually make an update video about that. Um, she got sentenced the other day, and I mean it's really not worth it. So worst scammer, she's also in the running for worst scammer of the year. So worst scammer of the year might go to something that is outside or to someone outside of forex. Yes, XPV forex education, my bro. This lady took a ton of money. The lady who faked buying the G wagon. I think we are gonna put that in the something most faked, but there is a couple of most faked in there. So we're gonna do most faked car, most faked lifestyle, and I mean this is like stuff that you guys can like put there, because when it comes to the most court appearance, oh my goodness, offense, I didn't do that. Let me add it. Let me add it. Let me add it. Most court appearances. Oh my goodness. But what I wanted to say, when it comes to the FX Goat thing, for instance of the year, Ulisani, for extent of the year, um, but for like the most fake lifestyle, the most fake cars, FX Goats and DJ Coats, they're almost definitely gonna like end up there. Um, I want to do. I'm just not sure how I should categorize it, but the worst brokerage that's been created out of all of the forex traders that created brokerages, downfall of the year, nee, gevaarlijk, gevaarlijk, gevaarlijk. I just smashed CPI with a limit order, more cash appreciation, Rydall loading soon. Oh my God, Nespus, thank you so much. Like you must understand me, bro. I'm really I'm really appreciative of all of the financial help that you guys throw my way as a content creator. I really appreciate it. As a man, I sincerely appreciate it, which is why like I respect you guys that much, man, that I won't bring brands to you guys that would harm you. Um so yeah, I sincerely appreciate it. 2024 though. Just keep an eye. Just keep an eye. Seto is in the house. Can we give Seto a round of applause? Can we give Seto a round of applause? I think yeah. Ooh, don't wanna make a promise, but I really need to surprise someone in the comment section. Ansel FX Screenshot Manipulator Award. I had Best Screenshot Manipulator Award because all of these guys deserve awards for how they manipulate these screenshots. Have you guys seen how some of them, and I know Kanye was very, very famous for this, when he would manipulate screenshots of payments that he got? I think it was like from Pine Capital or something like that. So we're most definitely gonna do that. Then we should have at least 1 minute of silence to the scammers who fell through this. Offense, I was actually gonna open the live award ceremony with a moment of silence, like at least 30 seconds silence for VMJ. And then we are gonna like have his picture like running past, or a couple of pictures running past, because I think people forget ever since VMJ was gone. I think people forget the chokehold that VMJ had on people and on this industry, and the chokehold that VMJ had on the mentors. I exposed VMJ once for the fact that he is selling a robot The robot is saying buy, but he is selling or something, or the robot is selling it, but he did the opposite of what the robot was doing. Yet he was still promoting that robot, but he was showing to the profits, making it seem like the profit is because of the robot. But again, like I said, the trade is in the opposite direction of what the robot is suggesting or what his software was suggesting at the time. So I exposed him for that. And like a few months after that, VMJ got tragically killed, to put it shortly. VMJ got tragically killed. He he was dating a allegedly a taxi driver's lady, and like even where I'm from, you don't fuck with taxi drivers, woman. Like you'll get done up real quickly. And unfortunately, that is what happened to them. And VMJ passed away. But I don't think people can like remember how uh, 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 um, how VMJ had the game like in a chokehold, me bro. That man had like a fleet of yellow cars, a Maserati, a Mustang. There was a Mercedes as well. That brah, he was to me, he was like the first one out of them that had like proper cars, man. You know? And I mean, I didn't hear of VMJ before. That was the first time that I exposed, and I didn't even expose him on the strength of someone that was like saying, "Oh, he scammed me." I exposed him on the strength of his advertising. Like, how are you gonna sell something to someone? The profits is gained from a trade that is doing opposite of what your software says it must do. Yet you are contributing the profits to the software. So I just told people, listen, keep an eye out for that. Sean J, yo, my bro, high respect, exposure. They know themselves. The robots is so macaque because they don't pay, then they cut you off. Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't there a monthly fees then out? Sean J, I don't know who you're talking about there, my friend. There's a guy called Building Wealth through Forex. Screenshots of 50K account to 105 million. One screenshot, definitely Lichtbeck of the year. Lichtbeck, a liar of the year. We have that award, liar of the year, is definitely this year, guys. I never ever thought I was going to say it actually makes me want to cry now. But the operandi has competition for liar of the year this year. Because remember 2020, we could give bullshitter of the year to Dioperandi just like that. But now Dioperandi he has competition. The FX goats. The FX goats. Are we Fladmoose? Again, no notification about live stream with bell notification on DSCAC. Nyman, you here now, my bro. You here now. Let's just be grateful for that. Thank you so much. Is FBK back? I haven't been on your videos for a while. Ficks will doing soon. Shiraz, I haven't heard about FBK being back, but I've seen some people posting their stuff. So, yes, lie of the year must be in there. FX Goat, like I said, FX Goat, the operandi, the Montla brothers, because you guys remember that interview or that stupid interview that they did with Ghost Klube, where Ghost Klube asked them, but how much do you make? And Montla said three bar a month, and Kelly thought really carefully, oh, but 200K a month, You all saw the trade which that man made 1 billion from 100K, but still selling pots. Who is that Sean J? Who is that Sean J? Please, my bro, who is that? Who is that Sean J? RCG Market has partnership with Avant Car Dealership Rentals and the Carisway. If that is true, then, and I mean, I've been saying it for like the longest of time. You do not trust someone that has a green car and is promoting forex stuff, because a green car, I don't even want to name that company because that company sends lawyers, my bro. But we must know who the green cars belong to. These green cars do not belong to leadership. It doesn't belong to Kelly. It doesn't belong like all of them that has green cars. It doesn't belong to you. Mean to tell me like the guys I drive? If you had to see me, you would literally see I drive a beat up car. You will see I drive a beat up car. I drive a 2002 Nissan Almera. Car is beat up. Okay, if you pull up next to me, like I will make you a pop. That car is fast, but the car is beat up. That's not the point. The point is, even with that beat up car, I will not allow to make like anyone to make that car green. I won't allow, even to hide the rust spots on that car. I won't allow anyone to make that car green. So I need you guys to just think about it. It's BMWs, and also that is not an M3. No, I think what is it? Is it like a 335i that was that got like body kits and stuff to be made to look like an M3, like something like that. And you guys must understand, leadership Montla now isn't. I must actually make a video about that. Leadership Montla isn't someone that is a stranger. And when it comes to most fake car, because most fake car will also range, it will range in between guys that is renting, which obviously leadership Montla on the one end makes part of, but leadership Montla also on the worst car side of things, he will also enter there because of that cut that he caught on with that 335, modding it to make it look like a M3. He's also gonna be in there. He's also gonna be in there. Yes, let them eat your dust, bro. Kijk, dat was 09.5, no? Now the other day, my bro. I must now that this was a QG16 engine, right? So it's still 1.6 twin cam, but I almost got it's 1.5 actually, but you guys must know when it comes to engines, they round it off to the closest zero. Anyway, so it is I had like a liquor, the other day, and I was driving and I came to a stop and I came next to a Toyota Avanza, right? And Avanza is also something not to play with, 1.5 VVT. So this brother puts down his foot, me, bro. And it's almost like I'm there. Kiki, we start freaking at me, bro. But now it's almost like I can see the way the light is looking in, like in the car. I can see that you already told them, man. Just look at how I ran the skadonk. I'm telling you, my bro. When I hacked third, my bro. When I hacked third, I'm gone. I saw that bra in the rear view. Um, so now obviously I'm behind the wheel. I'm like, yeah, stop looking at this car. So I'm taking this car for a cut just because you see that my car is beat up. There's a dent in. Yeah, there's like rust marks all over my car. Don't just think so, man. You will pull up. You will still rev. When you are done revving, you will see I'm gone already. Yeah, my bro. I could see, so now I'm by the next robot. Now they pull up slowly. Now I tell my mochi, I'm just waiting for this man to put his fucking foot down again. I'm gonna throw him another pop, my bro. Kijk, that man is driving slow. But now the light is in the guys. Children are the biggest bags of salt ever. They will give your game away just so. Because the way they were steering me were already letting me know. Nah, man. This man was speaking about how he's gonna like drive my car away now. And when we came to the second robot, those lights were looking again, you know. And they couldn't have looked from the beginning because I wasn't revving at the robots, nothing like that. So to me, it was also like, why is this light is staring? Oh, because Jay wil voet nie 'n plant. Kwaai, Jay dink mos nou ek het 'n baba en 'n 2 jaar. My kinders is ingestrip, meneer. Ons kan gou-gou Wi-Fi run. We can run that fade really quickly. But now, like for the new year, like I said, I'm gonna work really, 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 really hard because I'd like to like put in a new engine. Obviously, not a VVL engine. VVL engines are so overrated. Always wanted like a VVL, but it's like it's too overrated now, man. Everyone is like, oh VVL, VVL. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Um, I want to have another category where I have challenge of the year, because I think this year was the year of challenges. I don't know if you guys have seen, but since the beginning of this year, traders were just calling each other out, left, 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 right, and center, left, right, and center. Traders were just calling each other out, left, right, and center. So I'm gonna have a challenge of the year category as well. And one of the challenges is really that's going to be in there is Chris Dix, because as you guys may know, before Joash Naidu blew these people's accounts that he did with that live NFP event, um, Chris Dix obviously told people, but listen, before you guys invest money with these people, hang on, let me challenge them. Let's have a trade off and let's see what it do. Now that is the thing with them. um XPV, no man. No XPV, man. Yeah, you someone make me lose train of thought, me bro. One thing I hate about South African forex, they never participate in water trading competitions. Blessing 051, that should let you know how skilled and how educated they are on this matter. And one thing that I actually wanted to petition a broker to do, I'm not sure which broker is going to be so mad enough to sponsor this for me, but a trade off where it's like, and you guys must understand now the reason why we can have a trade off in like one day, for like a one day, guys. And you must understand, if you see other forex brokers or traders, some are having trade off events now, you must know they heard it here first, because we might be 63, right? If there were 63 views and we were 63 people on the earth, I bet all 63 of them were forex traders, forex mentors that's busy selling services to people. So they are watching. They are watching. So if you see them do this, you guys must understand they was watching us. I always to do such, guys, please plug me in. XPV, if it happens, I will most definitely do it. But a trade-off most definitely need to happen. And the way, I don't know if you guys have seen the way the industry have shifted, it's a case of people are making quick money now, right? And I won't even have a trade-off where it's a case of who makes the most money, because that means you with your 1 million rand, 2 million, 3 million rand, you can come catch 10 pips and then you've made the most money. We are gonna have a competition that is based on pips. We are gonna have a thing where traders are gonna be trading, and why I say it is perfect for one day is because I don't know if you guys have seen the way the trading industry has moved. It's like, if people aren't scalping, then they aren't shit. If people doesn't know where the market is going to be in the next 15 minutes, then they aren't shit, right? So exactly, offensive. So one of the winning requirements, offensive. I offensive. Why is your message retracted? Why? Who is retracted? Why is your message retracted, offensive? Because I agree with that. It's about poops and not profits. So if we close off the day and there's an inexperienced trader sitting somewhere that closed off the trading day with the most pips, 3,000, as an example, 3,000 pips maybe, right? That man is gonna win the prize money, right? And it's gonna be a case of your prize money will get sent to you right there. Not a case of, and it's not going to be, obviously, we're going to do the whole cardboard check thing, right? But we're going to send you an EFT just to make sure that when you walk out that door, no one is going to come and try and rob you. No one is going to try to come and rob you. So, um, a trade-off, a one-day trade-off is most definitely gonna, like, you know, be beneficial, and it also is gonna show camaraderie, I would think, in this industry, and I think we need that. I think we need that. So I'm not sure how you guys feel, but I think within the next year, maybe the end of 2024, if I can save enough money for a cash prize, like honestly, I'm telling you guys, if I can save enough money for a cash prize, like maybe say a 50K, if I can like spend this year saving a 50K, sorry, and have it where it's a case of you guys are trading a certain broker. We fund your account with a certain amount of money. Everyone gets the same amount of money just to make sure that we are equal. Everyone has equal chance. And then, like I said, at the end, you can trade any market, obviously, except the synthetics. So you can trade any market you want, and then at the end of the day, we do. And I would like this to be like a 2-day event. If the space is good enough, tickets can be sold so that people can come and watch, because it will be like a trading day. Each trader that's a mentor there will have at least 5 minutes just to show how they are going to get to their targets, just to show how they will make their money, just to like be like, okay, we're not dealing with palucas here. And that will also kill the time, because imagine we are sitting from 8 o'clock tonight up until 10, from 8 o'clock in the morning up until 10 o'clock tonight. We're just sitting there watching people trade. Imagine that. It's going to be cack boring. So all of the entrants will get at least 5 to 10 minutes to like show us how they are going to get to like their target, right? XPV Forex, no scammers allowed. No, 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 XPV. Scammers are welcome. Scammers are welcome. And the reason why scammers are welcome is because, like I said, we do it with a specific broker, the broker that sponsors us, obviously. And because they don't have any backhand with this, they won't be able to control the outcome. The outcome will be performance based. So all of the people there, right, they will be connected to like screens, and everyone will be able to see this thing. You understand? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to think about everything logistically, but a trade-off isn't something that we have had here like ever since I can remember. And the reason XPV Forex Education, why I say they must come, no scammers must come, is because you will see by the first, second, third, fourth hour, all of the scammers would have blown their accounts. All of these account flippers, the people that come for that quick 1,000, 2,000 per fix, all of them, they will be out. I'm literally saying this right now with my chest. So, yeah, now I must keep indices out of it. 100% indices, metals, stocks, and crypto. I want all of them out, and we can only pick like a handful. So for me, I would say the only pairs that's allowed to trade, that to be traded that day, just so that we can have ease of tracking, would be the major pairs: Euro USD, USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY, NZD USD, GBP USD. Am I missing something? Odd USD. All of them, only the major pairs. If there's 8 major pairs, then I'm missing one. Isn't our multiples a better measure than pure pips? Risk should be standard. Say 5% risk for the day. The brownie brown, this is just like the rough draft, This isn't like the final product. And I also want this challenge, and I hope you can sincerely understand me with this. I don't want this challenge to be with too much regulation, because you must understand, if you are now gonna risk your whole account, you know, and your account blows, you like you will be gone. And also, if you I want people to trade their style, and me saying, okay, you must only risk 5% for the day, or obviously we are gonna sit with like little progress, man. And I mean, when you look at the money accumulating and stuff, that is also an interesting point to look at. You understand? Because it's like the accumulation of money, it's being plus or minus all the time. So we get to see that. You understand? So I don't want to limit the traders too much, because check, we are gonna have look. I mean, we have learned this when we started trading, all of us, or I would like to think that all of us have learned this. But before you start trading, you learn that there's different types of traders. You get your position traders that would trade or that would take positions like, if like they would analyze the chart for the larger movement, so like monthly, weekly, daily, that type of thing. They make an entry on 4 hour, and you will see like in 2 3 months time they are still in that exact trades. Those are your position traders, right? Then you have your swing traders. These are the ones that keeps it also for like a long and extended period of time, but they aren't that much like position traders, right? Because position traders like keep it like far long, my bro. Then there you will find like your conservative traders, those that maybe scalp, but they don't risk that much. Or not scalp, sorry, those that take higher time frame trades, where it's like a swing, but it's not a swing. It's still longer time, but it's not a swing. Then there's the scalpers, you know, and then there's the ones that does high frequency trading. So I want all of the traders in the entirety to come and to do their thing the way they do it. Because check, a swing trader might not be able to apply what they apply with their swing trading. Or let me rather say it like this: a swing trader won't be able to conform to the rules of a scalper, because like I said, I want this thing to just last one day, just one day. And catering, let's just start there. I don't want this uppity type of event. I don't want that uppity type of event. There's brasser around me that knows, sorry, how I like to braai. Sonjay, please join. Check in the community tab of the channel. There's a program on when I'll go live again after today. But like I said, I want to have my brass up. So whoever sponsors the event, obviously food is gonna be a thing. We're gonna be like cooped up there the whole day. So for me, it's gonna be a thing of fuck these catering events. Buy a sack of chicken, buy a sack of lamb chops because it's halal. Let's leave the ribs, one no ribs. Buy a sack of danya wors, buy some garlic rolls, you know. And like I said, if we maybe sell tickets at a cheap price or whatever the case may be, we can at least know, okay, we must cater for 2 days for this amount of people. You understand what I'm saying? So then rather slat the braai. Rather slat the braai. I will literally cut my pants if they had to do like a catered to event. Like, no man. Rather let my brasa braai give them a 200 rand each. They will appreciate that. But you guys know, so that is really what I want to do in the future. So if you see people in this industry, steal that idea. I need you guys to know. Naiman, it won't be sorry, Jack, it won't be an online tournament. It will be a centralized tournament that will be hosted somewhere in Cape Town. That is, if I can find a sponsor for it. Otherwise, I will just have to use my own money, and it's gonna be a real costly experience. But that is also things that I want to do that will bring the industry together. You know, I want to do this to put to like pull the industry together because we have a lot of traders out there. And this will also put a lot of traders on the spot. Traders that we never knew, traders that is maybe trading small accounts that could do with a cash price of like 50,000, 100,000. You guys understand what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward and seeing in 2024 where I can take this. Yo, guys, when I'm talking about content ideas for 2024, I don't even want to like start on it because I know for a fact there's so many people that does content in this industry, in the forex space, and they're gonna fucking steal my ideas. So please just be patient with me. Stick with me till 2024, because when 2024 comes, you guys are gonna see moves a change, and you guys are sincerely gonna like appreciate me for it, man. I've worked behind the scenes quite some time on these ideas, and I can't wait for them to come to fruition. So for the like I said, now I've given you guys the categories, and that isn't all categories. Remember that I just left out the most obvious ones, and the nominees, right? So I believe this year's show is gonna be a gevaarlijke one. I'm gonna do it live, and there's a reason that I want to do it live. I'm gonna like add some like see theatrics to it and stuff like that. But I want to do it live because I also want to stick it like with with a with a suit and it, like a proper watch, almost like we're at the Oscars, man. And who knows? Maybe we will get to a point where the award shows grow much bigger than just a YouTube event. And then, one of these brokers will hopefully sponsor an award show as well. We don't know the future, but like I said, these are things that I'm working on behind the scenes. Um, Veracity Markets tried stealing my content idea when it comes to traders and their cause. 2024, I'm gonna take it on. Um, I pray to the Lord. The Lord knows my heart. He knows for a fact that He needs to make a budget available for me, and I know for a fact He will make a budget available for me. So just in 2024, you guys. So like I said, they didn't have the vision for what I conceptualized. They just heard Rydall wanted to have an interview with forex traders in their cars, driving the cars, but they didn't have the whole concept around the forex trader with the car. So I can't wait for you guys to see that, because that is also going to be, in my opinion, a game changer. No one has done it like that before. Although Veracity Market has done it before. No one will like have done it like that, and it will just, like I said, bring the industry together once again. Because at the end of the day, as men, and I know women, as like for some women as well, but as men, if there's something that like we don't even have to know each other, but we can most definitely agree, or we will get together at some events where we will find ourselves conversing with strange people over one shared interest, cause you understand. So I know that is also, and I must just tell the forex guys, it doesn't matter if it's a car that's leased or if it's a car that's bought, because at the end of the day, one of the things that we will ask you is, but how do you afford the car? You understand? And yeah, we don't care if it's like leased or if it's anything like, because at the end of the day, a leased car, that also costs money. Yes, the female traders needs recognition as well. 009.5, I sincerely see the female traders growing in numbers. I sincerely appreciate that. There's something for them as well. They must just hold on for me. There's something for them as well. But when it comes to that, that is like what I wanted to do now. And yeah, I can't wait to see what the future hold for this channel, because like I said, we are gonna do so much in 2024. That is why I'm telling you guys, subscribe, like, comment, share, support, most importantly, support me on my brand campaign, man, guys. That is, look, I'm not saying blindly trust me. I'm not saying blindly go with what I'm telling you to go with. Research the brand that I bring to you. Research if this brand is really FSCA regulated, like I'm saying it is. Does it have an ODP license? How does its reviews look? How does its complaints look? Check it out. But if you can support me on those brand campaigns, especially in 2024, because if these guys see, okay, now this man has a following, this man has a support system behind him, then who knows, maybe we'll be allowed like bigger budgets that will lead to getting budgets for stuff like award shows, getting budgets for stuff like trade-offs. And you must understand, like I said, I really want the I really want the award shows to go live. And you must understand, imagine how dope it would be. Imagine how dope it would be to have the host of the event, the one that does the greetings, and obviously the one that does like the outro, and obviously the one that hosts a couple of awards. But I mean, like, give over some of the awards. But imagine how dope it would be to have me in one room, auditorium, whatever the case may be, and having all of these traders that don't like me, and having them in that in that very same room. Imagine how insane that would be. Huh? Imagine how insane that would be. So that is why I also just want to, take that step, because again, that would bring traders together. Look, I know these guys, they don't like me. I know there's many of these traders that they just want to spit in my face. But whenever I talk to them, whenever it's like an Instagram inbox or whatever the case may be, then it's almost like now there's a level of respect, man. You understand? And it's not all of the traders that's like that, because I can be honest with you guys. There is some traders that's not quite, sorry for the word, that's not quite naierig. So no respect to them. But for for the most part, when I reach out to some of these guys, they keep it cordial. So I would like to think that I could step into a room with all of these traders and do an award show with them, with them. So, George Corsi will support you. Just keep pushing. Traders do not have a local creators on the same journey as us. Facts, George Corsi. I still think they have no reason to hate you. All they do is speak the truth. Exactly, 009.5. And if they listen to the truth and they really put in effort, they will actually see that they can do something with the criticism that we give them. They can change, and then they can do better, which is why I think I gave Marco Grassini that shout out in the beginning, because there was a time that I would hear about Morocco every other month, every other week. It got so bad every other day. But like I said, for the past 6 months, no one has come to me to be like, "Oh, but Morocco don't." The last thing that we fought Morocco about was showing up for his mentorships. I'm not. I don't see messages of people telling me, but listen, Marco Grassini is not showing up for his mentorships. Listen, Marco Grassini is not giving me the classes that he said he would give me, or the classes that I paid for. You guys understand what I'm saying? So, in one sense, to me, that lets me know via. But take care, Rydall. You're doing a good job, man. If these cats are listening to you, you are doing a good job, because at the end of the day, if they just do the change, if they just pay attention to what we say, they will most definitely find that their business and guys, we're not here to knock anyone. We understand mentorships run on sale. But let me say it like this: businesses run on sales, businesses operate on sales, businesses pay salaries because of sales. We understand that. All we are, we're not saying you can't sell mentorship, you can't sell signals, you can't sell account management. All we are saying is when you do those things, please do it properly. And when you do accept payment from people, please treat those people with respect, because very often you are dealing with someone's mother, you are dealing with someone's father, and many of you guys don't want your mother and your father to be taken for a cut. So please don't do it to someone else, because it is not nice. It is not nice. um I will most definitely see you guys in the next live. Please take a look at the community tab when the next live is going to be. But I'm looking at going live in the evenings from now on. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. Please let me know. But I feel like going live in the evenings is much better. People won't feel pressed to watch, because I mean, it's still work time now. So I think I'm just gonna do this week out with a 3 o'clock time slot, and then from next week I will obviously have more lives, and we will go live at night. For those of you who haven't checked out my latest video, please go and check out my latest video, which features Joash Naidu and the fact that he was trading live. And he so pompously spoke about, oh, you guys remember there was a guy that made a video that said I can't trade. Well, we will see right now who is right and who is wrong. And like, man, that signal just blew a lot of people's accounts. So that was really uh, 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 um that was really funny to see, and also really eye-opening, because like I told you guys for the longest of times, these guys are selling services. So that is every time. Look, there's nothing wrong with selling services, but you're promoting your services with every post. You're going out, it's promotion of your services. You're showing your techies, it's promotion of services. You're showing outfit of the day, it's promotion of services. You're showing your food that you are eating, it's promotion of services. You take a family photo and you somehow spin that into promoting your services. So whenever you see that, no, man, stay away from these guys. And when again, I'm gonna say it again, guys, a pastor should not be worried about people's wallets. That is a financial advisor's worry. That is a investment officer's worry. A pastor should be worried about his congregation's heart, not about his congregation's pockets. I say it with my chest. And I thank you. I hope you guys have a beautiful day further. I sincerely pray that when we all meet each other next time, all of us will be in great spirits. I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to check tomorrow's video, and don't forget to check my latest video now. Cheers.